rose again from the dead, if you must see the resurrection power working in your life, you must shut the door. Are you waiting on God for a miracle? Shut the door. Are you believing God for a blessing? Shut the door. Are you believing God for a word? Shut the door. It is time to tell that best friend. It is time to tell your neighbor, I love you, but I need to shut the door. It is time to tell that person, I need to shut the door. Maybe you are in a situation right now that only God can fix. I came to tell you, shut the door. If you need God to show up, shut the door. Is it a visa to travel? Shut the door. Is this sickness of a loved one? Shut the door.
Amen. Amen.
Oftentimes, we are too busy listening to what people are saying, listening to what our haters are saying, listening to what social media is saying. This woman would have aborted her flow if she refused to shut the door. Her neighbors would have come questioning her, are you normal? You are crazy. Empty containers. You want to go. Prophet said, collect empty containers, and you are collecting it. You are a mad woman. She had to shut the door. Her creditors would have interrupted. So shut the door. The prophet told her, shut the door, and she obeyed. Sometimes the instructions of the Lord, they will not make sense. But are you able to trust God even in the foolish instruction?
Amen.
Remember, it wasn't Elisha who shut the door for her. She had to shut the door by herself. God won't do for you what you can do by yourself. I say it again. God will never do for man what man can do for himself.
Amen.
How many of us will obey the instructions of our pastors, of our leaders, of our parents, of our elders, of our husbands? It is in the instruction that is hidden your provision. It is in that instruction that is hidden your provision. Ignore the instruction and forget the provision.
Amen.
Ignore the instruction, forget the miracle. Ignore the instruction and forget to have an overflow. Ignore the instruction and creditors carry your children away. Ignore the instruction and die prematurely. Ignore the instruction and remain in your frustration. Your blessing most often is hidden in a little, a small, sometimes, instruction. Go, shut the door. Shut the door, sister. Shut the door, somebody. Some of us have to shut the door to get that healing. Shut that door of unforgiveness, of bitterness. Shut that door of your past. It is the door you shut today that will open the new door for your tomorrow. Until you shut the door, you cannot shut the mouth of your adversary. This widow got in and shut the door, but she could only shut the door because she was empty. It takes emptiness to shut the door and to have an overflow.